I get questions all the time asking, what is it like in the downtown areas of Southwest Florida? Well, today we're gonna cover just that. All the areas that we're covering offer a variety of entertainment, dining options, happy hours, sunsets, and housing, all offering different atmospheres, so your vibe is gonna dictate your favorite. Now, our biggest two cities that we're gonna be focusing on is gonna be Fort Myers and Naples. The third in line is gonna be Cape Coral, and fourth is Bonita Springs. Now, today will be a general overview of each of these areas, so there is quite a bit of information that we're gonna be covering, so let's jump in. Hi there, I'm Kayla Hunter. I'm a local real estate agent here in Southwest Florida. I also happen to be a local native. All right, so first up is Fort Myers. As a Fort Myers native, I have to say, I really have fallen in love with how our downtown is. You know, Fort Myers has grown a lot and has some really great things that exist and that are coming up. So Fort Myers downtown does have some monthly events. You know, those do include art walks and music walks. The music walks are probably my personal favorite. You get to grab a drink, you know, right there on the street, walk around the cobblestone streets just listening to all the bands play. There's a handful of annual events that happen also. That includes like Celtic Fest, there's the 4th of July show, Art Fest, Edison Festival of Light. You have the Taste of Lee County. There you can try all of the best vendors in Lee County. Make sure that you stop and get a piece of the bubble room cake when you go. You're not gonna regret it. Grab a piece for me too. Also, another large event that we have is Fort Myers Boat Show. Another thing on the entertainment side is they have a paddle boat that actually holds up to 475 people, so great for large parties. You can go ahead to the farmer's market every Thursday morning, and there's even charity runs and walks that happen pretty occasional. So we are in July, so I'm gonna touch on the 4th of July fireworks. So as a kid, our parents actually always took us down to Centennial Park, which is where it takes place. I do try to take the kids there most years. You know, it's great because you can grab a cooler, grab a pizza, and just relax on the city's lawn. And it's great because they do have some food trucks and drink vendors, just in case you don't want to bring a cooler. There's a ton of places to eat just in downtown Fort Myers itself. So you have a lot of places to eat, drink, shop. Some of my favorites are like 1025. It's a gastropub. You got Ford's Garage if you want a really good burger. They have tons of choices. Cabo's Cantina if you're looking for tacos. We can't forget the tacos. And then you have the Lodge, which is barbecue. It has a great atmosphere and there's tons of TVs everywhere. It's pretty big and we like to go there pretty often too. So if you're looking for drinks, then I would say I recommend checking out like the Lodge, 1025. You have the Social House, City Tavern, and Sky Bar. So if you're thinking about staying in downtown Fort Myers, then you're definitely gonna check out the Luminary Hotel. It's new, it's beautiful, and you can get a room actually facing the Caloosahatchee River, so you can get some amazing water views while you stay there. They have a rooftop bar, there's a diner, and an upscale restaurant on premises. You can stay at the historic Banyan Hotel. Hilton did just recently change the name from Hotel Indigo, so if you've been here previously, you probably know it as that. They recently did renovate their rooftop bar, and they also have an inside bar and an on-site restaurant. As far as like some new stuff that's going on around downtown Fort Myers, the convention center was previously redesigned. They host the large art events, bridal shows, concerts. They have sporting events that go on. So you can find a lot of that is actually being hosted from the convention center. Across from that, they have a new outdoor amphitheater as well.
Centennial Park is just next door to the amphitheater.
And you can walk along the river there from Centennial Park all the way up to the yacht club. So they did just finish the brand new children's playground. They have not opened it yet, so I'm really excited. It looks great in my opinion. So let me know what you think about that if you happen to stop by. There is an island located on the Caloosahatchee River. It's called the Lofton Island. So that island was always there growing up. It always had overgrown trees, and they did try to do something, I think it was like 20, 30 years ago, where they actually had tried to start converting that island, but something fell through. But now they're actually going to be creating a beach club. They are currently in the permitting stage. They've cleared the island of most of the foliage, and once completed will actually be a Margaritaville hotel with boat slips. They're gonna have a restaurant and a pool. You know, so Fort Myers is really gonna start living up to the name of the River District once these changes are completed. So there is now an electric ferry that's running downtown Fort Myers area. It does only stop right now at a few stops, but it will continue to add more stops in the future. Those will also be transporting you from mainland out to the island and back. There is multiple new condo buildings currently in the beginning phases. They are currently placing buyers under contract though. There is new hotels being built, luxury apartments being built. Now per Redfin, downtown Fort Myers is actually number 8 out of 10 for the hottest new neighborhoods of 2022. Now, when it comes to home styles and pricing for the downtown area, it's mainly consisting of high-rise condos. The median cost for these condos have been $427,000 for the last 120 days. That's mainly consisting of those high-rise condos. If you're looking for single-family homes, most of them in that particular area of the downtown area are built from the early to mid 1900s. Now those are zoned as commercial or private residence. You can have a bed and breakfast, so they're zoned as mixed use. Now those are selling at a median of $595,000 in the last 120 days. If you're looking for single family homes in the most popular area near downtown, that's gonna be the McGregor area. Now McGregor is considered the historic district. It's lined with beautiful palm trees. The median home price for the last 120 days there is $371,000. Now there are some beautiful luxury homes located right on the riverfront, and those are priced up to about $3.8 million. Now, before we get into the downtown Naples area, I will be going over the differences of Fort Myers and Naples on my next video, so please feel free to hit that subscribe button if you like videos like this, and make sure you ring the bell so that you're alerted anytime that I have some new videos. Okay, so next up on our list is Naples. So downtown Naples has more of an upscale feeling. It's known for the sophisticated dining options, the culture, high-end shopping, and it has beautifully landscaped streets. So downtown Naples has really tried to preserve that small town feel, even though it has grown so much. There is a lot to see in the downtown Naples area, from 5th Avenue to 3rd Street, from Tin City to Bayfront and Creighton Cove. There are many gift and clothes boutiques and jewelry stores, consignment shops, adorable and yummy cafes, plenty of restaurants focused on gourmet cuisines. There are a couple of monthly events, and those are like evening on 5th Avenue, that is, Thursdays on 3rd, and that's off of 3rd Street. Both of these nights there are live musical performers that are actually lining the sidewalks. Other events that occur are Cars on 5th, you have Pets on 3rd, and St. Patty's Day Parade, and that gets pretty packed, so make sure that you come early. Also, they have their July fireworks show every year, as well as the 4th of July fireworks show. Now, during our season or winter months, the downtown area is really when it comes alive, and that's when most of those events that I had just mentioned actually occur. There is multiple art shows downtown that are worth checking out. They do get pretty busy too, but you can grab a hot dog and kind of just hang around, or end up going to one of the restaurants. The Naples Downtown Art Show was actually recently voted number 7 of the top art shows in the country for the past 10 years by Sunshine Artist Magazine. You can rent or charter a boat at the Naples City Dock. There's also sightseeing boat tours and dolphin watch cruises. The Naples Pier is one of the many things here that people visit. The pier is over 1,000 feet long. You can visit Cambier Park that has music during the winter months. The lawn does get pretty packed there. Don't forget your chair if you do attend these though. There is no seating, so you're either on the lawn on a blanket or you're sitting in a seat. Every Saturday you can find a farmer's market off of 3rd Street. There is also charity runs and walks that do occur in downtown Naples. Now, as I mentioned, downtown Naples is known for its dining options. I do recommend reserving a table at Sales Restaurant. They have really impressive dishes. Sea Salt is a big hit for their incredible food and nightly music. And if you're looking for a good steak, you can stop by Chops. If you're looking to have a few drinks, then the popular places are Bartulia, the Continental, and True Lux. So if you're looking for somewhere to stay at the downtown Naples area, then you can check out like the Inn on 5th, there's Hyatt House, and there's Naples Bay Resort. There is multiple other options for short stays. Comment below if you guys have another favorite. I would love to know where your favorite place is to stay near downtown Naples. So if you're into art, then Naples may be a great fit. So Naples has been named the #1 small art town in America by author John Villani in his book, The 100 Best Art Towns in America. There's approximately 100 art galleries in the greater Naples area. If you love cookies, then actually a place in Naples named Mitch's Cookies is actually gonna be moving to a location right off of 5th Street. Yum, I can't wait for them to come here. Downtown Naples, or better yet known as Old Naples, has some absolutely beautiful homes. Downtown Naples offers condos, beach bungalows, and their stunning mansions. The median price point for Old Naples area is about $6.7 million. Now that's for single family homes. If you're looking for a condo, then the median sale price in the last 120 days, you were looking at about $875,000. The median price for villas or townhomes in Old Naples area, you were looking at about 4.1. Now, if you're wanting to live right on 5th Avenue, which is the main strip of downtown Naples, besides 3rd Avenue, then the latest property that sold went from 1.8 million to 5.3 million. If you are enjoying this video, please hit the like button below. Feel free to share this video with anybody who is thinking about moving to Southwest Florida, or maybe somebody that just moved here that needs to get their feet wet on some of the areas. Okay, so the third in line is gonna be Cape Coral. Now, downtown Cape is the third in line because it's actually smaller than the Fort Myers and Naples area. Now, the actual Cape Coral city is considered the largest city in Florida. So originally, Cape Coral wasn't even supposed to develop commercialized sections such as the downtown Cape Coral area. It was meant to be a housing section just for Fort Myers. Now, Cape Coral has its own thing going on, and they are really starting to grow as a city. You can find pretty much everything you need in the downtown area, and that section of Cape is considered the most desirable at this time. It's closest to the bridge, closest to golf access, and the most developed. Now, Forbes did rank Cape Coral as the fastest growing city in 2017. The downtown area has some great local eateries and restaurants. There's a pool hall, there's bars, and there's even some line dancing. You can find some shops, coffee shops. They have a farmer's market on Saturdays. One of the favorite things is the trolley events. You can go, like, they have Mardi Gras or like the best martini competition where they stop at numerous places along. It's really fun. They have a Christmas tree lighting. You can find Dixie Roadhouse there in downtown Cape Coral, and it is one of the most popular nightclubs here in Southwest Florida. So if you're looking for line dancing, that's definitely a great place to attend. They have some really cool downtown festivals. So just like Fort Myers, Cape Coral does have Taste of Cape. It's located at the Fort Freedom Parks, which is right downtown. So this does give you a chance to try different vendors from around the Cape Coral area, and then that way you can see exactly all the restaurants that it has to offer. For the art lovers, there's the Cape Coral Arts and Music Fest that happens every year. According to Lee County Visitors and Convention Bureau, this is Lee County's most special event of the year. So downtown Cape Coral also has Red, White, and Boom, which is their 4th of July show, and it's honestly probably the biggest event that they do. The bridge going over the Caloosahatchee River does get shut down. It's pretty busy, but it is really fun. If you love music and motorcycles, foods, and drinks, then Cape Coral Bike Night you might want to check out. It's a lot of fun, and if you happen to be 21 and up, then the adults will normally stay out afterwards. This event does normally happen monthly from October to January. Now, it's not quite in the downtown area, but a few minutes from, and it's very popular amongst the Cape Coral residents, and that would be the Cape Coral Yacht Club. The Cape Coral Yacht Club does have a beach area, boat ramp, they have a marina, and they have the Boathouse restaurant. Now, I will say that the Boathouse is somewhere that we do visit frequently. Their Cuban sandwich is awesome, and everybody that ends up getting it will end up doing the same thing as us. Orders it every time. They do have some great drinks, and they always have live music playing, and it's right on the water. If you happen to be on your boat and already in the water, you can actually dock your boat and walk up into the Boathouse restaurant. Downtown Cape is a great place for a night out on the town and some great food. If you're looking for some family-friendly places, then definitely check out Papa Joe's Pizza and Two Meatballs in a Kitchen. They're right there in downtown Cape as well. So if you like live music and cool vibes, then here are some of the local favorites that you can choose to have a happy hour at. You can fill up on some food, or just plan a night out jumping from place to place and doing some bar hopping. You can go to Cork Soakers. Cork Soakers Deck and Wine Bar is one of my personal favorites. It's super casual and always has the live music going on. Never mind Awesome Bar and Eatery. This place has some awesome food, and it is one of the most popular dive bars in the downtown Cape area, and it's family friendly. The Deck Bar is another dive bar. It is super simple, down to earth place. So come for the chicken wings, the pizza, a drink, and again, back to the live music. Backstreet Sports Bar is always busy on their outdoor patio and also has live bands. So if you like karaoke, Backstreets might be for you. Now, since downtown Cape is not as large of a city as Fort Myers and Naples, there are only a few options to stay. I have heard good things about the Dolphin Key Resort, which is attached to the Jungle Bird Bar and Grill. If you want to drive a little bit further than the downtown district, there is a West End Resort if you head a little bit more west. Now, as I mentioned before, the city of Cape Coral is really growing. There are a lot of new projects in the works. One of them is Bimini Basin. It is located right off of Cape Coral Parkway and will offer a parking garage, luxury apartments, storefronts, healthcare facilities, and a restaurant. There is word that they may plan a phase 2 offering a marina next door. It's right near the waterway, so it would make sense, but this is a multiple year project, and obviously we will hear more about that marina. Now, downtown Cape will also have the new Village Square. This is a mixed-use project as well. It will have some condo units, commercial front, and a garage parking, and this is actually going to be located in the downtown district. The yacht club that I mentioned earlier will be undergoing some construction. Now, they're planning on adding a new seawall and placing new docking facilities. Now, for the home pricing in Cape Coral, I'm going to break this down a little differently since there are more waterfront and Gulf access homes in this area. So for single family waterfront homes, the median price for the last 120 days was $860,000. For non-waterfront single family homes, the median price is $377,000. For waterfront condos, the median price in the last 120 days was about $310,000. And for the non-waterfront condos, the median pricing is about $220,000. Now, Cape Coral is considered the biggest bang for your buck here in our area, Southwest Florida, if you're looking for a waterfront home. It's a great place for a primary or secondary home, and there's a lot of folks that do invest in Cape Coral, especially since they have more rental flexibility. The city recently did limit that to a minimum of 1 week on your rentals that you're taking. Now, for the final area that we're gonna cover is downtown Bonita Springs. Downtown Bonita Springs has its own cultural vibe and overall is pretty quaint and charming area. It brings the small town feel between the Fort Myers and Naples area, and it has some great things to check out. Now, a recent article was just released from Open Door with the mid-year hottest zip codes to move to in 2022. Bonita Springs came in at number 20. For the happenings in downtown Bonita, Riverside Park is probably where you're gonna find most of it happening. They put on some really nice festivals throughout the year, including the Celebrate Bonita Festival. They have live music once a month during season, as well as art shows, blues festivals. They do family nights on the lawn, and they have a great fireworks show and parade. If you're a pet lover, there's even an event called the Bark in the Park. There are multiple other events that happen during the year. Now, next to the Riverside Park is Lyle's Hotel, which does offer exhibits, and behind the hotel are actually river cottages. The cottages have now been restored, and they are actually small artist shops that offer paintings and sculptures. They have some jewelry and more. The cottages are open every Sunday during the winter months, and they offer an art night once a month. Now, both the hotel and the cottages are from the early 1900s. Right off the north side of the park is Imperial River. There you can rent some kayaks and be able to just explore the waterways. A cool place to check out is the Shangri-La Springs. It's a beautiful historic hotel that's located right downtown, and it's actually located on 8 acres. Now, that's not really common here in the Southwest Florida area. The hotel offers organic restaurants, organic spa, they have an organic garden, and event and meeting spaces. Another popular place downtown is the Wonder Garden. So the Wonder Gardens has a botanical garden, and they have over 300 birds and reptiles that have actually been rescued or rehabilitated. So downtown Bonita Springs is really just nice when you want to relax and breathe in some fresh air. You always see people in the morning hours that are getting their cardio on and practicing yoga. You know, the other day when I was there, I actually saw a family teaching their kids how to hit a golf ball right in the park. Now that's just it. Downtown Bonita really just slows you down and brings out that small town here in Southwest Florida. Now, downtown Bonita has some excellent food choices, and for the love of cafes and a relaxing environment, a must-place go is Downtown Coffee and Wine Company. The food is so good, and they have the best specialty coffees. In the evening, you can find everybody actually sitting out, just drinking the glass of wine and just sitting underneath the lights they have there. It's really, really nice. A few other options if you're looking for a couple of drinks would be the Chartreuse Craft Cocktail Lounge. They have Hopside Brewing Company and Ceremony Brewing. All of these do have events, so make sure you check into that if you happen to be going there. Now, where Old 41 and Bonita Beach actually meet, there is a newer building that's there, and it has some really cool places in it, like the Bohemian Restaurant. We actually haven't been yet, so I can't give any raving reviews, but I have heard really great things about it. The owners actually own the Downtown Coffee and Wine Company, so my guess is probably pretty amazing. There's also a Rabbit Hole Cava Bar. They offer multiple specialty drinks. Many towns actually haven't had a Cava Bar come there yet, but we actually have quite a few around town. If you're not familiar with Cava, it's actually a plant root from the islands on a specific island, and it's known for like euphoric and relaxing qualities. Check it out if you've never had it before. If you're looking for like an organic option for brunch, then you can go back to the Shangri-La Hotel. They actually have a place called Harvest and Wisdom Organic Dining. That is actually a farm-to-table restaurant, and it's all grown right there at the hotel. Now, if you're looking for something simple, then Grandpa's Pizza has you covered. They prepare their own pizza dough, and they make everything fresh, as well as Survey Cafe, which is loaded with history and has some great options for breakfast, brunch, or lunch. Now, if you're looking to be in downtown Bonita Springs and you want to stay there, then that would be back to the Shangri-La Hotel. Rooms are limited, but the history and the location are definitely worth booking. Otherwise, there are plenty of other options around Bonita Springs that you can check out. So Bonita Springs is really trying to keep that small, quaint feel, but they are doing some renovations. A while back, they did expand the roadway, and they actually built a 12-foot multi-user path for bicycles as well as pedestrians. There is now upcoming plans, which are supposed to be starting this summer, to have a 2-story building where people can enjoy food and drinks, and they're gonna have a food truck right outside of that. They're supposedly not going to be having multiple vendors, which is gonna be great because it's gonna give you a variety of things to choose from. Now, I am anticipating that downtown Bonita will be continuing with some of these renovations, so we can definitely keep you posted in the future. Now, in regards to real estate in downtown Bonita Springs, the median sales price for single-family homes, you were looking at about $547,000. Condos sold within the last 120 days did come to a median price of $347,000, and for townhomes and villas, it was at $377,000. Now, if you happen to have any questions for me, or you want to stay up to date on what what the real estate market is doing here in Southwest Florida, please get in touch with me either by phone, email, or text. You can also click on a link below in the description. Now, if I happen to miss anything, which is a possibility, that was a lot of information in one video, but if I happen to miss anything you want me to cover, please comment below and I will make sure that we get that